Hey, hey, what's up, guys? How are you? Hopefully, you're having a great day today. I'm gonna get you guys a quick reading. Remember, guys, this will be general. Why did I pick this deck? Weird. Okay, I'm gonna go with it. This is Between the Lines deck. I have no idea why I would pick this first, but I did. So, anyway, this will be a general collective reading as always. So please only take what resonates, okay, and leave the rest. Oh, I'm not waiting. Control. Damn. Okay, not waiting and control freak. Seems important in some way. Look at this. Ambitious coming up in reverse. Alright, I don't know if this is you or another person just yet, okay? Maybe someone feels like they are lacking ambition. Maybe someone feels less ambitious in terms of trying for something here. Somebody's walking away from something here, trying to take control of their life. Maybe they're walking away from someone who lacks ambition to, honestly, it could be anything. It could be to work harder, even on a relationship, or maybe in some kind of work situation, or just in life in general. Summer, look at that, something's happening. Wow, okay. You could be dealing with a Capricorn energy as well. I just cut on that. Let me make another cut. Oh, or Virgo. Or maybe this is one of you guys as well. Look at that, moving on. But look at that, that's actually in reverse. I almost feel like threats are being pushed around or something like that. Or maybe somebody else is feeling this, and this is somebody maybe that doesn't want to move on, because this is actually coming out in reverse here. I feel like this is lip service. I don't know why I'm getting that. It's almost like I need to take control of a situation here. Nothing's happening. I'm not waiting any longer. But the truth is, somebody here is not moving on here. And the thing is, I almost feel like this lip service is coming out in this way because they feel like something is not moving. Somebody's not even trying is kind of what I'm getting. Somebody's not even trying to make something happen. Let's see. What else, Spirit? Okay. Not quite try to come up. Beware. Huh. Be careful who you trust at this time. That's interesting. Okay, so there's definitely a caution that is coming out here. Beware. Number 3. Maybe that's a birth date, a birth month for somebody. That could also be, I don't know why I'm being drawn to a life path as well. And then it says cracker. Positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, good fortune away. So this is interesting. Somebody might be going into a new timeline is what I'm getting. This could very well be you saying, I'm not waiting. Okay, I'm taking control. Maybe you felt like this unambitious person is a bit of a control freak as well. All right. Trying to control the dynamic of a situation. But what I see is somebody new that is around you here or coming into your life here. It looks like in the summer months, which of course we're in right now here, at least in the northern hemisphere. For some of you, though, this could be happening in the summer months that is coming if you're not there yet, of course, depending on where you're at in the world. So here's the deal. Somebody's not moving on from a situation, but somebody is. That's what I'm getting. Somebody's not waiting. Somebody else doesn't want to move on, clearly. But you have something here that says beware. Says, be careful who you trust at this time. Well, that's interesting to me because I'm not taking that as this person for some reason. I'm taking that as someone else. So I don't know why I feel kind of compelled to tell you to watch the advice you're getting to, or who is kind of bolstering you to. I don't know if this is you staying in something or if this is you actually walking away from something. I'm going to have to get some more cards and actually see. Let me get one more here. But I do see that something good is coming into your life. And incidentally, look at this cracker, and look at it. Looks like fireworks are actually going off today. Of course, is the 4th of July. New beginnings, directions, and adventures. Wait for those ready to let go of the past. I'm telling you, something is starting for you, and maybe it's starting today. Okay. You got to be aware of something, and this I don't know why I'm kind of feeling like this kind of goes into some of the things that have been coming out, because I do feel things are starting to be highlighted. I'm very interested in knowing, are we in Mercury retrograde? I know that I think I asked that a couple weeks ago. I thought we were coming into one, but I cannot even tell you how many people that I used to work with have been reaching out as of late now. I've not answered their text or even calls for some of them. One I did, but for some of them, but I mean, there's been 6 at least. And I just find that very, very interesting because some of them I have not talked to in years. So it's a little baffling to me. But anyway, getting back to this. So maybe it is some kind of Mercury retrograde. And I almost feel like you got to be careful. And maybe this has to do with something coming in on a specific situation or trying to keep you loyal maybe to a situation instead of moving to or opening up to this brand new start. But I'm going to read these to you again. Positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune await. This is a new beginning, a new direction, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. This is definitely about you. And the biggest thing about this that I'm feeling within the energy is you could have one of these retrograde returns. It could even just be a friend or someone who you've known or someone who could be affiliated between you and whoever this is that you're not waiting for. And they may say some things that that give you pause or something like that. And I don't know, whoever this reading is for, it looks to me like you're ready. You're ready to go. I feel like you've kind of made up your mind here, but if somebody comes back singing some kind of, or telling you something about someone, like I said, I feel like it could pause you in some way, shape, or form. Well, that's probably why I started with these cards, and that's funny. I haven't used them in at least probably a year or two. Interesting. Okay, Spirit, what else for the collective today? Happy 4th of July, guys. We had a lot of fireworks here last night. It was on the lake today, so hopefully they won't start shooting fireworks tonight again, but it's a good day. Hopefully you guys had a good day too. All right, Spirit, for the collective. Show me the energy for the collective today, please. What do you want the collective to know? Transfer. I'm hearing transfer. Maybe something is getting transferred or someone is transferring something to you. Maybe they're transferring with their work, getting closer, something like that. Maybe you're taking a transfer, and this is how that new beginning is coming in as well. Knight of Cups energy. Yeah, something's definitely trying to come your way. Look at that, yeah. So you're getting an opportunity here to open another door is what I feel. Okay, it's time to change it up. Yeah, and it's going to be, I feel like, a reason to celebrate in this instant. You might be going towards something that you feel really, really passionate about is what I'm getting. This is all your energy here. Can definitely see the emotions that are coming up as well. You have someone around you that's admiring you in some way, that's feeling some kind of emotional feelings for you. I think they want to show you their romantic side. So this could be somebody, you know, I did hear transfer. I don't know if, I don't know. I don't know why I keep wanting to go to the job for some reason. I don't know if somebody's transferring the job and it's going to put you into contact with someone new, or it could be even be someone that you know. Let's see. All right. Very attractive energy here for you, though. There's some kind of change that is happening around. I almost feel like I'm bringing something to you. All right, but I don't think that this is... I don't know why I get the sense that this could be something that is new for you. You have something that's very attractive. Your energy right now is very attractive as well. Whatever this is will definitely be a reason to celebrate. I can definitely see someone would feel very passionate about you, but I get that about you as well. So I think this is going both ways for sure. Yeah, somebody's got their eye on you. This could very well be someone that you're already with. If it is, it could be someone that is going to be something new here. Look at this. And this is kind of what I'm concerned about here, because I see that you're not really paying attention. Okay. You know, maybe you're contemplating something else, okay? I know that you're unfulfilled in this other situation, and sometimes when that happens, we're just not really looking at new options. Even though you say you're not waiting, we're just not really looking at new options, but you have someone definitely that's trying to come in. It could definitely be a King of Wands energy, okay? But it's definitely going to be someone who's not afraid to take charge. Again, I'm going to the attraction factor because I feel like it's very strong in whatever this dynamic is. So I think you're going to find this person very attractive. They're definitely going to be romantic or want to be romantic for you. I think, why do I get that? I feel like these feelings are already forming. I am so leery to say this, but this could have formed around work in some way. And I don't know, for some of you, this will not be for all of you. This could be a bit inappropriate. So I don't know if this is some kind of boss-subordinate kind of relationship, something along those lines, but I'm getting that. All right, let me look at this lack of ambitious. Who is this person that lacks ambition here? Maybe you lack the ambition to pursue anything here, because I definitely see an unwillingness here to kind of look at this or even to see this, but somebody's taking a leap and it's moving towards you. This is definitely some kind of new beginning that is trying to come into your life. Look at that. The unambitious person is someone that you're saying that you're not waiting on. This is something that's actually ended in some way, shape, or form. This is something that could have brought you a lot of anguish in some sense, okay? This is something that, well, obviously this is the Wounded Warrior card, right? So this is certainly something that brought you a lot of, I feel like a lot of anguish, maybe a lot of strife, maybe made you feel overwhelmed. My goodness, look at this, yeah. Someone here who just brought a lot of conflict in your life. You guys could have definitely had a lot of disagreements as well. This is all chaos. This is aggression in some sense. Okay, I can see now why you're not really looking at what's being offered or this new thing that's coming in. This is what's going to catch you by surprise here. Yeah, the thing you're not waiting on is in a pause state anyway, is what I get here with the Hangman energy. This is something that's just been languishing here from the past that you're trying to let go of. Yeah, it could have been with a King of Pentacles energy as well, okay? It could have been a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. Yeah, I feel like you definitely don't feel like there's a future here is what I'm getting. There's something about this that you know you need to let go of, but I don't think you see what's actually coming in for you. Okay, this person is not moving on, but the thing is, look at this. I mean, everything that they're bringing to the table is not good. So it's a lot of head games. It's a lot of back and forth, okay? But they hang on to your energy. They don't actually want to move on. They just don't really want to do anything, I feel like, to change or to make something work. Honestly, this feels very, very toxic to me. Maybe this is this card here. Be careful who you trust at this time. This person might have a way with the words generally, and I feel like someone here can be very, I feel like I'm very tactile in some way. Yeah, touchy-feely even. So that's interesting. So it's almost like it's easy for me to get my way back in or something like that, or to convince you. I always hate it when people downplay our intelligence, right? Because when we love somebody, sometimes you let them by with a couple, you know, something here and there, but come on, don't fucking get it twisted. I don't get this with this particular persona because I really feel like this person here, this is how they communicate. They don't mind arguing. They don't mind fighting. And it's almost like they would make you feel a bit crazy about something. You know, look at this. See how they're standing up here in some kind of victory. We see the storm coming down and someone else is sitting here on the edge trying to figure out what the hell just happened. That's exactly how I feel. They would just leave you sitting there to kind of do things on your own or to figure something out here on your own. This person doesn't feel like they owe answers either. This is kind of hostile. I don't know how else to say it. Hostile. It's like their whole way of dealing with stuff or communicating seems a bit hostile to me. So that's unfortunate. Six of Cups is actually not a bad card. You know, it can be a very loving card. It can also just be a card about the past or someone that you have a long history with, but it can also be a very loving card when things were much easier here, okay? And maybe you guys once had that, and maybe that's why I was getting that characterization as well about a person that feels like, yeah, I can, whatever, I can come back in and say the right things and I'll be right back in. But the thing is, there has definitely been a lot of damage done in this particular situation. And I don't feel like there's any ambition, okay, from their side to make something work. They may just lack ambition altogether, honestly, but specifically to make things work and work correctly here. This person could have brought you a lot of, I get this actually. That's a card of bullying and actually intimidation, and that's really the energy around this. That's why I keep saying hostile. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you want that level of hostility. So you know this, and this may be due to this person being some kind of control freak, like having everything their way, right? But they don't really want to work for it. Okay, anyway, I got it. We got the theme of all this. You already know it. You figured it out. You're definitely not waiting. You obviously have something very nice, it looks like, that's trying to come in for you. Let me see what else we can get on the new thing here, because I feel like you're not really seeing it for some reason. Do you know that somebody is around you, or that somebody... For some of you, I feel like this person's already around you or knows you. And that goes back to getting the transfer before. What was the transfer about? Is somebody actually moving closer to you or taking a job closer to you or something like that? Let's keep going. Spirit. For the collective, what do you want the collective to know? The Magician, okay. Beautiful, yeah. See, you've been manifesting this, and I have a feeling somebody here is manifesting you as well. I feel like this is something that you wanted. This is what you wanted. You may have actually wanted this with the other person. It just was never getting off the ground correctly, or there was just too many problems, and this is what I feel. Too many things that were kind of pulling you guys backwards, mostly in the way this person either talked aggressively to you or just wasn't communicating with you at all. And honestly, I feel like it's a combination of both. Maybe fights and then going dark for a while. I don't feel like I need to explain myself to anybody. It's one of those things. It's just it's a very hostile kind of approach to anything, especially if they get triggered, okay? So you've been manifesting something. Something's definitely been manifesting, I want to say, in your energy, because I feel like you're getting some help here in this situation to bring you out of this and into something good. Okay, I do see a new lover situation, which I already saw up here, that is coming towards you. I mean, this is some kind of divine love is what it looks like, some kind of deep soul connection. Okay, this has been a long time coming is what I feel. This person is going to be much more grounded. Okay, very practical, very reliable. That seems extremely different from what I'm seeing here. I feel like somebody's moving closer to you. So if you don't know who this is already, this could be somebody that's just moving into your area or who's around you in some way. Something's happening. And the reason I'm saying it could be like that is because this is a card about planning, making some kind of plans, viable plans to do something different, okay? Planning the future. Yeah, something is definitely manifesting in your life, and this is going to be really beautiful. And I don't know. I just think that this could be someone who is a colleague at work or somebody that is coming. They're not around you right now. I feel like someone's getting closer, almost like I'm inching closer to you. Someone's asking, should I go for it? Yeah, someone is asking the question, should I go for it? I do like it. This is not somebody who's acting recklessly. This is somebody who's thought this through, okay? It's been slow and steady progress. Maybe they were waiting on you to get out or get over something else. Spirit, what is this beware card about? Who are we being aware of? Okay. Some kind of player energy, maybe. Somebody who comes in all energetic, maybe, and charming in some way. Passionate, because they're all about the passion. You got a lot of fire energy here. This person here could be a bit of a social butterfly. This could be the person from the past. This may also be somebody new that's actually coming in. But I don't know, because I'm getting this. The thing is, there's a lot of attraction here. Okay, so I'm being told, be careful that you don't get swept up in the attraction portion. I almost feel like this is going to be a slow burn for some reason. Don't just okay, so there's going to be a lot of attraction that is actually in a specific situation, and I think what you don't want to do is just settle for that. Okay, that's a beautiful thing when the chemistry is right, but just jumping into it, jumping into bed, something like that, I think that would end up hurting you. What else, Spirit? Yeah, because this is this is something that's more stable. Definitely more stable. Okay. Let something be nurtured. Let it play out. Take your time with a specific situation, because this is something that you have wanted. And the thing is, I guess whoever I'm talking to, you can get caught up sometimes in the physical is what I'm getting. And you don't allow things to really kind of take their course, which can take time to get to know somebody, okay? So we're just spending a couple weeks with somebody, or even a month sometimes, and everything is flowing and we think that's great. You know, that can actually, jumping into bed without really knowing them, knowing what they're about, anything like that, and getting to know them well, or even and much longer sometimes, right? It takes a while to really get to know someone. I mean, that can prove problematic, and that seems to be a theme here for some reason. I feel like Spirit really wants me to put that out there, because this is supposed to be something that is actually building to be long term, okay? This could be, I'm just going to say this to you again, this could be somebody that is also around your job. Get to know them in other ways is what I'm getting as well. Don't get so caught up on the attraction factor that is very clearly going to be here. King of Wands, Queen of Wands energy here is very clearly going to be here. Don't get so caught up in that you miss all of the other stuff, okay? You need to really get to know each other, to really trust each other. And that can take a little bit of time, okay? All right, let's see. I'm sorry, I hate to go here again, but I feel like I'm talking to somebody that sometimes does that, okay? They lead in that way, or they just feel like, well, whatever, this is natural, you know? I mean, it is natural, but the thing is, you really want to respect this situation because it needs more. And sometimes when we immediately throw sex into the mix, it can screw everything up. And meanwhile, you don't know anything about each other. Your relationship is not even strong enough to endure should something go awry, okay, or something go wrong, all right? So you need to work on those communication styles first, okay? How you're communicating, getting to know each other, getting to know each other's needs. You know, figuring out if you can work through that kind of stuff, be friends, so that you can manage when this other stuff comes into play, okay? All right. Yeah. All right, Spirit. Here we go. Yeah. So that's what Spirit is talking about right there. So you have somebody here that definitely is going to be very devoted to you, have a lot of love for you. This is an emotionally mature person. This is not somebody that's here playing a lot of games or to play a lot of games. They're very compassionate, okay? Although they are emotionally mature, I would say, and balanced even, I think that, again, this can't be something that goes straight for the passion, because this person is deep in their emotions as well. I'm not saying that they're overly emotional in any way. I feel like they're very balanced, but I do think that they're in their emotions quite a bit. So they're looking for more of a connection than just sexual. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let's keep going. All right. So Spirit, what is the outcome here? Slow burn. What is the outcome here? Yep, you're moving away. You said you're not waiting, and you're not waiting. You're finally getting away from this bad situation and moving towards your Ten of Pentacles. Okay? So I really think that this is bringing in a whole different dynamic for you. Okay? Building a dynasty somewhere else where maybe you didn't even think that you would be. This is obviously marriage. This can be about privilege, okay? But it's definitely about building a family and having everything that you need. This is a very, very solid foundation, which you did not have before, okay? Now I see, I was wondering why so much of this was coming up, that would have annoyed me before, to be honest with you, especially a year ago, 2 years ago. Like, I'm not a child, don't talk to me, but it is true, right? So when spirit comes through and says something, it's usually for a reason. We don't want to get a hold of or get ahead of ourselves sometimes, because if you look back at past patterns or behaviors, you can probably see where that may have actually sabotaged a situation instead of helped it, okay? They're trying to tell you, take it easy with this, get to know them. And that way you can work through things. That is the great thing about being friends first, right? You already have this foundation built, and you can usually work through things because you understand each other and you're willing to kind of stay the course because you have that respect factor. But it's almost like Spirit wants you to know, when we just jump right in, head over heels, you know, this way, things can just go belly up, and you don't have a foundation to go back to and be like, well, what about this? Well, let's talk through this. We'll remember, you know, that sort of thing. You just don't have it yet. So I think it's going to take a little bit of time, but I can obviously see it's well worth it. This is all around you right now, and I'm going to go back to the cracker. It makes me feel like something has happened pretty quickly, and that looks like fireworks to me. So let me see what this might be about. I don't know what's happening with this other part. I guess it's just you taking off. Spirit, tell me about, well, whatever you want to tell me about. Let's see. Yeah. This person knows that they missed an opportunity. They said, I didn't act when I should have, and that's what I was feeling up here as well. I just felt very hot and cold kind of energy, like I don't need to explain anything. Look at this. I felt like you didn't care, and they're blaming you, like you're the one that didn't actually care about them. Maybe something they were going through. I don't know. Maybe that was the situation. Spirit just spent like a whole 10 minutes or so talking about the communication issues and why it's important to build a foundation first. This could have been something that was very spicy, very sexual in some way. Maybe that's what it was. But look at this, third party. There are other things that got in the way of you being together. Now, that does not have to be a person. That can be anything. It could be problems, okay? It could be, especially responsibilities, job stuff. It could also be a person, okay? It could also be family, something like that. Yeah, it could be responsibilities. That's what I thought. All right, I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. So maybe this person has been going through something on their own, wasn't acting. That's why you're saying, I'm not waiting. You're not showing any ambition to even move ahead in this situation. But meanwhile, they've been hanging on to your energies here. I do think this has been a very futile situation, if I'm being clear. I understand they could have been going through something or occupied elsewhere. But, I mean, again, that foundation of having a friendship, you know, first should have allowed someone to actually just reach out or tell the truth or something. So I feel there's been so much emphasis on this particular story because that wasn't there. That's what I feel. It may have started, okay, in this way. That's what I get from this reading for whoever this is for. That won't be for everybody. All right, so something new coming in. This is in the summer, like I said, right now, and wherever summer lands for some of you guys, I guess in 6 more months or so, but it's coming back in, okay? Your person's blaming you anyway. I trusted you. I trusted you. I felt unappreciated by you. They're reading this. Yeah. I think what you're going to find here, and this was the beware as well, okay? Be careful who you trust at this time. You know, I think when you're still attached and you're not fully out the door, because I see that you're not really considering other things, although it's clearly coming to you. I think somebody here, and it's the same person that thought and was getting earlier, oh, I can come back in and change you by saying something. Here go the fireworks, right? Or get back in your good graces. I think you got to kind of watch that, okay? Because I think they would do that just to have your energy back focused on them in some way. But they need to take some accountability too. They could have spoken up. You guys could have probably had a conversation and perhaps, you know, got some things under control, or at least you would have known something. But up here tells me you didn't know what was going on completely. Somebody else was trying to control the dynamic here, and they weren't showing any ambition to even move towards you. So, I mean, it is what it is. You got something really good coming in. I think it's something that you're more deserving of, to be honest. So, yeah. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to try and start another reading if I can. We'll see how the fireworks go here shortly. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.